All right, so today I'm unboxing the M1A1 Abrams tank by Elite Force, and this is in 1/18 scale. Now I haven't done any tanks yet. This is my first tank to review. I mostly do military aircraft and helicopters, so if you haven't seen my channel, check that out. I do a lot of 1/18 scale, mostly 1/18 scale. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. This will be my first Elite Force tank to review. They did make a lot of tanks, so I'll probably be reviewing more in the future. So it comes with instructions. There's not really much, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Most of their models come with something. And here it is. Everything's wire tied up. I'm gonna get the wire ties off and be back. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna look at here is the tank commander. It does come with some cool camo pattern. I don't know if it's accurate, but looks like his shoulders move, elbows move, wrist moves. He's got a pistol right here, and I don't believe that actually comes off. He does have a helmet, and the helmet comes off. He's got a little crew cut. And then looks like it has, I think it's no, that's a strap. And then his hand's ready for a gun, so I guess you can make him a gunner as well. I don't know the proper terms, so forgive me, correct me if I'm wrong in this review. I do want to point out something interesting real quick. Do you see how the commander's, or gunner, whatever his name is, his helmet's like tan, which matches? This helmet is actually green, so I don't know if that has to do with maybe a different camouflage for a different scenario or what, but just wanted to point that out. We also have, I think this is an auxiliary power supply, and obviously they have it to where you can put it on or leave it off, so we'll see how that goes. And then there were a lot of wire ties. I mean, like a lot. Don't want to damage the turret or the gun. Okay. That sounded really aggressive, and it probably was, but you have no idea. I mean, these things are on there crazy. Okay, so there's something else here in the bottom. It came with a little package of accessories. All right. So we have, looks like another gun here. I think it's a 7.62 millimeter. Then you have some goggles or glasses. These look like night vision. And then here's a little pouch. Not sure what that is. If you know, let me know in the comments. Okay, so first impressions. It has weight to it, but it is on the lighter side for a lot of the Elite Force models, BBI models. It does feel more like a toy. Gotta be honest with you, I was kind of hoping for a little more. The planes and stuff that they do usually offer a lot more detail. So this, okay, so the turret moves pretty well. See how far I can go with it. So it does turn all the way around. Pretty smooth, to be honest with you. That actually feels good. It doesn't feel like it's gonna creak or break or crack. I think it's a 120 millimeter cannon, and it does go up and down. Does not go in. It does come off, and it detaches on purpose. So I don't know why, if you could swap it out or whatnot, but you can see here, has a little slot there and a slot here. So if you know why, if Elite Force had like a different, maybe a different barrel you could get, that'd be cool to know. But it does rotate up and down. There's, I think, the periscope right there, and they did like a weird blue. It's, let's see if you can see it there. It's definitely like a painted on blue. You do have some, I don't know what these insignia are here, but if you know what these are, let me know in the comments, probably some models or something. You have some lights, I believe. And then the tracks, they do move. They actually move pretty well. And they are like a thicker rubber, but they feel like they're pretty good quality, to be honest with you. They have some wear on the bottom. So I'm pretty impressed with that. And then there is some weathering right here, like along the side here on these hubs. And let's see the back. There's some more writing. That's like the tow hook here. And lights. These are probably antennas. Just giving you a good overlook. And none of these doors open, or panels at least. They're not doors or panels, but none of them open. So there's that. So this up here does pop open, but you can't even put anything in there, which is kind of disappointing. I would have loved if you could have fit, you know, the commander in there, or the crew guy in there, and because you have this other gun, which can mount right there, which I'll show you right now. All it has is this little bottom peg. You just pop it in like that. And it's kind of weird, you can't rotate it. You can't slide it around. You know, you'd think they would have maybe done it on like a little track where you could have at least rotated it. Like on a lot of the 132 scale models, you could actually even rotate it, which is crazy. Can't do that with this. And the hatch, there's nothing in there. Actually goes, maybe you could sit somebody in there. Hold on a second. Because it's got a spot for the feet. Maybe the feet. You're gonna watch me do this right now. I haven't done this before, so we'll see what it looks like. Okay, well, I take back what I said. You can fit somebody in there, it's just not, should not necessarily, I mean, I could be wrong. It could be how it is in the real tank, so let me know if I am, but it does fit. So if you wanted to put another figure in there, you could, but the gun is just in a weird spot. So I don't even know how you would angle him to do that, but it's an option. So there's that. Let's check the other one here, the other hatch. Same thing. So I guess that's just how they did it. And again, it might just be for this model, or it might be how it actually was with the real tank. I'm not a tank expert, guys, so give me a little bit of slack here. I usually review military planes, and I do have some battleships I've reviewed, and I plan on doing more tanks, so I will know more in the future about these. So, but inform me, because it'll help me with my knowledge. So next time I talk about it, I know what I'm talking about. So he does fit pretty well with that gun, to be honest with you. And his hand kind of holds it pretty well. It does look like it would swivel a little bit, but what's weird is it kind of comes off. That's on purpose. I don't know why. Let me show you. So right here, this little swivel arm doesn't rotate very good. It's kind of like, feels like it's stuck. And then this doesn't rotate at all. I mean, you can't even bend that. So I don't know what the point of this rotating is. Let's put it back. That, like that. We'll just leave it like that for now. So, and this does not move either. Again, I don't know if it did in real life. It looks like there's another periscope here and there. And then I think these are countermeasures or smoke. But overall, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not super impressed with this. I mean, if you want, I guess, a 1/18 scale tank that's plastic, you know, this might be something for you. I do like that they did make it. I do like that, you know, it rolls. But again, this one feels more just like a toy, if I'm being honest with you, than it does really even, you know, a model. I know they didn't design them as models. They were toys, but it's very hard to find 1/18 scale anything like this. 21st Century Toys made some. I know there's some other models. There's a lot of RC models out there, but I think if you weathered this, that the details would stand out more. Maybe with a little bit of paint. You know, I feel like that's what it's kind of missing with the gloss sheen they did. It's really glossy. I think that kind of takes away from it, being out on the battlefield. Okay, so to install the auxiliary power supply, I think that's what this is. it goes right here, and this top part goes into this light. This bottom part connects into there. And you just push it on like that. It actually fits pretty good. I don't know how much further you can go, probably like that. So that's what it looks like on. Oh, and here on the bottom, there's the BBI logo, Blue Box 2002. But that's that. I don't really have any other information on it, to be honest with you. I just wanted to open this one up. A lot of my viewers were asking for tanks. So this is one that I hadn't unboxed yet. It's just because I didn't know a whole lot about it. And maybe you guys can fill me in. If there's anything I got wrong, anything I missed, anything else you guys would like to see in the future videos. Again, my goal is to really review and unbox all the 21st Century Toys, Elite Force model of toys in 1/18 scale, and any other models. So I'm also thinking Forces of Valor in the future. I have a lot of the die-cast tanks and stuff like that. So yeah, so let me know what y'all think. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm constantly putting out new content. I'm trying to do once a week, but sometimes it doesn't happen like that. So, but yeah, if you would please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned for my next video.